I've got the story, Martina the Beautiful Cockroach. This is a Cuban folktale, and it is retold by Carmen Agra Deedy. The themes developed in this story are true love versus physical attraction, familial wisdom, testing for compatibility, inner values versus surface appearance, true character under pressure. So this is a pretty cute story. I guess technically it's a folktale. All right. First question, central idea. What does Martina want to do? Super simple, she wants to get married. She's a cockroach. She just turned 21 days old, and now, of course, it is time to get married. She is the most beautiful cockroach, and this is a big deal that she's gonna get married. Everybody in town is gonna be excited about this. Next question, character relationships. How do the Tias help or hurt Martina? Okay, so the Tias, her aunts, one gives her a seashell comb to put in her, I don't know, she doesn't have hair. And another one gives her this really pretty black lace shawl to wear. So the aunts are focusing on her beauty and her physical appearance and her physical attraction and surface appearance. So are they gonna help or hurt Martina? They're just focusing on something that is not really the focus of the story. Okay, it's not gonna be about how beautiful she is. All right, next question, central idea. How does Abuela, her grandma, propose to solve the problem? So Abuela has a little trick that is going to suss out the inner values of all of the suitors who are going to come knocking at their door, because everybody wants to marry Martina because she is the most beautiful cockroach. But grandma has a trick that is going to show the true character of these suitors under pressure so that she can get through the surface appearance of all of these suitors and get to their true value and know who actually loves her and who just wants to marry her because she's the most beautiful cockroach in town. Okay, so we got the theme of family wisdom, because she's going to take grandma's advice, even though she's like, are you serious? She's going to do it. And this is the test for compatibility. Next question, character relationships. Do you think Abuela will make things better or worse for Martina? At this stage of the game, it's a guess, but your reader's probably going to be like, yeah, Abuela's going to make things better. Do we know how? No. But your instincts are probably telling you that Abuela's wisdom is probably going to help her. Okay, so suitors are coming. The first suitor is a rooster. All right, next question. Interpret words and phrases. Using context clues, what do you think, quote, mock dismay means? All right, so over here, she says, so she has spilled coffee on the rooster's spotless shoes. This was Abuela's trick. Abuela says, we're gonna serve coffee when your suitors come. And I'm gonna pretend to spill a little coffee on their shoes. And we're gonna see how they react. If they really have good character, they're not gonna care if they get some coffee spilled on their shoes, because they're gonna be more concerned about marrying you because they love you. So when the rooster is all really angry because he gets some coffee spilled on his fancy shoes, she says in mock dismay, oh, I'm all feelers today. Oh, oops, I spilled coffee. So using context clues, what do you think mock dismay means? Hopefully a little reader will be able to figure out that it means they're faking it. They're not really sorry that they spilled coffee on the shoe. They're not actually sorry, because the rooster revealed his real character. So a good strategy to help a little reader figure this out would be to ask them to replace the words. Like, are there other words that fit that would keep the same meaning in the story? Like, can you just replace these words? Okay. But yeah, that's the trick. They're spilling coffee on shoes to reveal the true character. A good suitor will not actually be angry that they got coffee spilled on their shoes. A good suitor will show their true character and not be worried that they have coffee but on their shoes, but will be more focused on like getting to marry Martina. All right, next question. So the next suitor is a pig. Interpret words and phrases. Why do you think the author chose the words, quote, hoofed up, and quiet as a ham, and boorish? So there's some fancy words here that a little reader should be able to get, that this is kind of a play on words. Like, the suitor is a pig, so they say the suitor hoofed up instead of like the suitor walked up or like came up. The suitor was quite a ham, instead of saying that the suitor was dramatic when they got coffee spilled on their shoe. They said he was quite a ham. And of course, at the end, that he was boorish. You're much too boorish for me, because like boar, pig. So just some play on words that a young reader should be able to pick up, that they're playing with the words because the suitor was a pig. All right. Next question, we got the lizard. Of course, the lizard doesn't work out. All right. Martina's frustrated. She's like, oh, I'm just never gonna get married because everybody's terrible. Your little trick is working, Grandma. I don't want to marry any of these people. But there is one more suitor. Character relationships. Next question. Do Perez's actions show that he cares about Martina? Okay, so the little mouse, who was actually there from the start, he is the last suitor. Do his actions show that he actually cares about Martina? So the mouse waited, and Martina says, she's like, do you want to marry me because I'm beautiful? And the little mouse says, actually, I'm very nearsighted. I think he says he's nearsighted, and he's like, I can't see. So like, everybody says you're beautiful, but like, really, like, I can't see you. You're blurry. But he says that he has very good ears, and he says that he knows that she is very strong, and he knows that she is very good. So from the get-go, little Perez the mouse is showing his inner values and true love, because he's like, look, I can't even see you because like I'm nearsighted, you're blurry, but I have good ears, so I know that you are strong and I know that you are good. So Perez is kind of showing his inner value, his true character, that he actually loves her for who she is, not just because she's beautiful. And they're looking at inner values, not surface appearance, and showing true character under pressure. So there's a little twist here. So Grandma is like, take your coffee, go spill coffee on his shoes. And Martina's like, no, he's nice, I don't want to. But Perez is one step ahead of them. He takes the coffee and he spills the coffee on her shoes. She, of course, doesn't care. And he's like, I have a Cuban grandmother too. So he knows the trick of like testing compatibility, spilling coffee on somebody's shoes to see how they react under pressure and like get a glimpse at their true character. And yeah, they fall in love. So she does spill the coffee. Oh, he spills the coffee on her shoes because he also had a Cuban grandmother. All right, last question, central idea. What message, moral does the author want the reader to take away? So basically, the author wants the reader to take away the idea that true love is more than physical attraction. True love has more to do with like being compatible, knowing the inner values of a person, like not just the surface appearance of a person. and how important it is to know a person when they are under pressure. How that can kind of show a person's character a little bit, and the familial wisdom, because this was all Abuela's idea to spill coffee on the suitor's shoes. So that is Martina the Beautiful Cockroach, exploring true love versus physical attraction, familial wisdom, testing for compatibility, inner values versus surface appearances, and the true character under pressure.